Hello everyone, Roman Babich here, and today's video is going to be my top 5 spring fragrances for 2018. Alright guys, so I know this video is a little bit late because spring's already here, the weather is warming up, but I've been busy, but here is my list. So first I have an honorable mention, and it is Insurrection Pure 2. This one is a Aventus clone. I'm not the biggest fan of Aventus, but this one is very light, a little bit more fruitier version of Aventus. And the reason why it's an honorable mention is because some of the other ones on my list kind of are in the same category and kind of build up, and I think they highlight certain elements a little bit more. This is a very neutral fragrance that is, you seem to smell Aventus or Aventus clones everywhere, and there's a lot of copycats within the same genre, and I think this one's great for the warm weather, but it didn't quite make my list. I'll probably be wearing it a couple times, but it's not going to be one I'm going to be reaching for a lot. So that is why it's just honorable mention. So my number 5 spot for spring is Zino by Davidoff. This is a great fragrance for a suit and tie. It's very woodsy, the biggest note that I find that I can pick up on this fragrance is oak moss. So I'm immediately taken to that woodsy outdoors scenery. It's a bit old school, but it works, especially with a suit and tie, so I'll be reaching for this spring quite often when I'm wearing a suit or tie. So my number 4 spot is Azzara Chrome Legend. It is a very fresh fragrance, very casual. I can pretty much wear this anywhere. It's just basically your Swiss Army knife of fragrances, because there's a certain fruitiness, there's a certain freshness, so there is a metallic note in there, but I think it works great for the spring because you want that freshness. You know, the hot weather is coming up, especially on a hot day when you just want something to throw on. This is what I'm going to be probably wearing quite often. So that is my number 4 spot. For my number 3 spot for spring with 2018 is Mercedes-Benz Intense. This is a great fragrance. There's a certain smokiness, freshness, a little bit of fruitiness, but it is very much a great office scent. A lot of people like it, and so do I. It is a bit more mature, but I find that for the office it is perfect, especially during spring when you want something a little bit more fresh, not so boozy or vanillic. You want something a little bit more fresh and yet still very masculine and mature. This is what I'm going to be wearing quite often. So for my number 2 spot for spring 2018 is Mugler Pure Wood. This is a great fragrance. I really like this fragrance because there is a certain sweetness, it's still playful, but yet because of those woods, it's fresh. The woods make it fresh enough that it will work in the spring. A lot of Muglers, more heavier, especially in the Pure line, are very overwhelming for the warmer weather, and especially for summer or spring, but this one can definitely work, and I'm gonna be rocking this when I'm going out with friends. This is why it's in my number 2 spot. So finally, for my number 1 spot for spring 2018 is Vince Camuto Solare. So this fragrance, it really does. This one pretty much is in the same category as the Insurrection Pure 2, that smoky, fruity kind of a scent, very musky. But this one I find is better. That is why it's in my number 1 spot. It's very much a Swiss Army knife. It's not overpowering. At the same time, it's powerful enough to really make a statement. It is definitely fun. It also works for summer, but I think spring is definitely where this one is number one, and that is why it is on my number one spot for spring 2018. And that's it, you guys. That is my spring 2018 list. Please like and comment on this video. Let me know what your top spring fragrances are, and I'll see you guys next time. God bless.